Hello, my name is Renata and today I'm going to be explaining what is e-commerce, how it works, and the main advantages and disadvantages of this one. Electronic commerce, more well known as e-commerce, consists of buying or selling of products via electronic means such as the internet or other electronic devices. It could be like a computer, your cell phone, your tablet, or anything that's like an electronic device. Now we'll talk about some of the main advantages and disadvantages of e-commerce. Okay, so first of all, for advantages, we have that orders can be placed from anywhere at any time. We all know that thanks to the internet and the fact that e-commerce is made through the internet or like via electronic, it's really simple just to break the physical barriers that sometimes we played because like maybe there's no like a physical store of what you need near you and you have to travel a lot to get what you need, or sometimes there's even like the thing that you specifically need, it's like in another total different place or in a total different country, but thanks to e-commerce and thanks to the internet we can easily purchase a lot of stuff in any way, like in any part of the world we can just purchase it through the internet and that's it. So second thing, it eliminates the operating cost, which means that basically most of the products that you sell on internet doesn't like pay a lot of taxes, since like you don't have all of the services that a physical store would pay. This means that the services that they provide are cheaper, and sometimes they're like greater, or it's more appropriate to what you need because of the diverse of offers that we can see in the internet. Number 3, it helps in connecting with people all across the world. As I've said before, you can be literally laying in your bed and be purchasing a whole new kitchen table from Korea, for example. So you basically have all of that type of like offers on every part of the world. Number 4, it retargets the customers. Number 5, there is always detailed product information offered, which sometimes you may not find in physical stores. Now we'll go with the main disadvantages of e-commerce. Number 1, there is no guarantee for the quality of products. Many times we have to rely on photos that we see on internet that most of the time they're photoshopped and they're like edited to make it look better. And when the product that we have bought arrives, there's not like the same quality that we see in the photo. Number 2, lack of personal touch. This is related to the first thing I've said. Since we cannot touch and we cannot like see it with our own eyes, we actually don't know how the quality would be, and this sometimes like affects on the of the happiness of the customers, since many times you don't get what you actually expect to. Number 3, it doesn't give the luxury of trying before buying the item. Of course, this is related to the things that I have said before. Since you cannot see it, you cannot touch it, you don't know if it fits you. For example, if you will like buy a new piece of clothing, sometimes, and especially because e-commerce connects from all people around the world, maybe your size or the size that you think it is not the same size on like I don't know on the USA, since we have like different number for sizes, so it just doesn't work like that. Number 4, long delivery period, especially if you're like buying for something that's really far away, especially if it's like another country, and your packet most of the time will like last a long period of time while delivering, and even if it's like really close to you, like I don't know 5 hours from you, even though most of the time it lasts about like 2 weeks to get to your house, and especially right now like through the pandemic, this long period of delivery has been actually like larger. Number 4, there's always a concern with security issues, since most of the time you have to give personal data to a lot of websites or applications. It may be a little bit disturbing for the customers to just put in there because they actually don't know what they're doing with that data. Most of the time we don't think about it, but it's actually kind of scary how like the people that are managing like their own in their own page or their own website know almost everything about you. They know your direction, they know your electronic like mail, they know your age, they know your cell phone number, they know a lot of data, so it's always like a little bit concerning with the security. As we have seen, like there's a lot of like different opinions on e-commerce. It has their advantages and disadvantages. In my opinion, I think that e-commerce is actually like a really useful tool for people nowadays, and especially through the pandemic. We had to depend a lot on e-commerce since we couldn't like go out of our houses, and we had like to pay things online, and we have actually learned to do a lot of things that we used to do like on physical stores to do it online. For example, there's a lot of stores that right now are not allowing to pay with bills or like with physical money, but instead of it like you do it with like sort of an application. So I think it's a really good tool to use, but it's true that there are some disadvantages of some concerns that still people have, and that's totally understandable. But in my opinion, I think that we should see it as a useful tool that we can use in our daily lives. And that's it for today. Thank you.